Book National Book Foundation. Today we will discuss the pages 47 to 50 from chapter number 3, Periodic Table and Periodicity of Properties. Today's topics are shape of the periodic table and project. Resources required are our chemistry textbook and periodic table. Today's lesson is all about shape of the periodic table and project work. Design your own periodic table. Quote of the day. Life is chemistry. Dilute your sorrows. Evaporate your worries. Filter your mistakes. Boil your ego. And you will get a crystal of happiness. Objectives of today's class are: at the end of this tutorial, students will be able to understand shape of the periodic table and design your own periodic table. This is your book, page number 50. Open this page in front of you for better understanding the concept. Students, as you all know that a vertical column in the periodic table are called groups, and there are 8 groups in a periodic table, and the horizontal rows in the periodic table are called periods, and there are 7 periods in the periodic table. So students, think about it. How are these periods formed? As you can see in this picture, the elements in each period have the same number of shells. Like if we are talking about first period means first shell. Same like second period means second shells. Third period means third shell, and fourth period means fourth shell. Students, important points to remember. Always remember that elements are arranged in order of increasing atomic number. Period number represent n value of the valence shell. First period have valence electrons in K shell. Second period have valence electrons in L shell. And the last, third period have valence electrons in M shell. Students, remembered I told you that if n value is 1, it is K shell. If n value is 2, that means it is L shell. And if n value is 3, that means it is M shell, and so on. Students, as you can see in the periodic table, you can find that first period contains only 2 elements. Second period contains 8 elements starting from lithium. Third period also contains 8 elements, and fourth period contains 18 elements and called long period. As you can see in this periodic table, this is first period, and first period contains only 2 elements, hydrogen and helium. Second and third period contains 8 elements starting from lithium, and rest of the periods contain 18 elements and called long period. Now students, I will show a video to elaborate your concept.
Introduction to the periodic table. In 1869, a Russian scientist named Dmitry Mendeleev made a chart of the known elements. The chart is called the periodic table of elements. The periodic table shows elements arranged according to atomic number. Atomic number is the total number of protons in the nucleus. Each row across the table is called a period. There are 7 periods. Each element in the period has the same number of electron shells. Each column in the table is called a group or family of elements. The 2 rows of elements shown below the original table were discovered after Mendeleev developed his original organizational table. This table shows you where they would fit in if we would add them to the original table. We don't add them to the table because they would shift the original organization Mendeleev created, putting the elements out of line. Therefore, they are not highlighted when showing the groups. Elements in the same group have similar physical and chemical properties. They also have the same number of electrons in their outermost shells. For example, Group 1A elements are known as the alkali metals. They are soft, shiny metals that are good conductors of heat and electricity. They also have low melting points. All metals are on the left side of the table. Non-metals are on the right side of the table. A step-like line separates them. Each box in the table gives you important information about the element. The symbol for the element. The name of the element. The atomic number. The atomic weight.
I hope students you all have understood the concept. Now students, I want to discuss with you that how you design your own periodic table. Objective: to create a periodic table which demonstrate how objects we use every day. Procedure: first of all, students, you have to choose a topic that has characteristics that can be categorized in at least 2 different ways. Like, you have to select a topic, dates, color, cost, company, brand, size, or any physical and chemical properties that can be divided the subject into various group and period. Students, be creative. Second, organize the item vertically and horizontally to show a pattern or relationship. Your periodic table must contain minimum 20 elements arranged in a minimum of 5 groups and 4 periods. Now you must have a title for your groups and periods. Each item on your periodic table must include name, symbol, 1 or 2 letters, atomic number, arrange the elements first, then number them, and atomic mass. Some numeric characteristics of the elements that must increase as you go down and across the table, like size, style, cost, etc. Then develop a key for your arrangement Title your periodic table at the top. Record your work on chart paper, loose sheet, or A4 size papers per following format. Week, subject, date, project name, title of your periodic table, and step which you are followed. Now here I have a very quick recap for you. When elements are arranged in the order of their increasing atomic number, their properties are repeated in a periodic manner. A horizontal row in the periodic table is called a period. A vertical column in the periodic table is called group. There are 8 groups and 7 periods in the periodic table. On the basis of valence subshell, elements in the periodic table can also be classified into 4 blocks: S, P, D and F blocks. Now here students, I have an assignment for you. Draw and label the diagram on their loose sheets. I hope students you all have understood the concept very clearly. Thank you so much.